Well, just woken up to a bit of a rainy day at Urunga, and we're going to be checking out of this Airbnb that we've stayed at, which is really nice. You know, beautiful towels, soft bed, great location. It's all good. So, sipping on my second cup of coffee, let me show you what the plan is for today. Found this visitor guide in our Airbnb, which actually has a good way to show you exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going through Bellingen, which actually, no, that's Bella, that's not Bellingen. We're going to be going into Dorrigo, which you can see got waterfalls. We've actually done this before as a newlywed couple, but the main thing here, it's the waterfall way. That's what we'll be doing today. And so here's a map, and you can see up the top Urunga, so that's where we are at the moment. We're actually going to do a quick detour and just follow the A1 up to Coffs Harbour, which is somewhere around here, get some supplies, then just shoot back, going to Bellingen. We might not go into the Rainforest Centre, only because we were there about 2 years ago, pretty recently. Probably stop off at Dorrigo, and then waterfalls and whatever else on the way as we go down. And we've got a campsite somewhere around here. Or maybe it might actually be up here. Anyway, we'll find out. And yeah, that's where we'll be going. Ooh. We've got a little unhappy baby at the back. That's all right. We're just starting our road trip for today. So leaving Urunga, heading over to the, what do you call it, the Waterfall Way?
Yeah.
But as mentioned, first stop will be Coffs Harbour, which I don't think there'll be anything interesting. Well, I don't think there'll be anything interesting to film from there. But anyway, gonna hit the road. Check out this little old quaint bridge. Just a single lane. All the services on the left there for the island. Yeah, a little bit interesting. Oh, where have we ended up now?
We're in Bellingen.
Bellingen. Yeah, it's still morning, I think 10 o'clock or so. Cora's maybe asleep. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, just going to check out a few things here on the main street. Follow us along as we go. So yeah, Bellingen's just on the Waterfall Way. There's Bellingen, then Dorrigo, then Ebor, then a few other bits and pieces. Okay. Bye. Little plaque here, a little map. As you recall, we started there and then we drove up, all the way up and then back. Then we've come along here, we passed Fernmount and Marks Hill. Here we are at Bellingen, Boat Harbour apparently. And yeah, then we'll continue along Dorrigo and then camp off somewhere around there. Yeah, a bit of history to take in there. This gives you an idea about what Bellingen is a bit like. Hello. Just lots of cafes and shops and things. Just on a nice street. Seems to be what it's all about. Cafes, bakeries, shops. That's a fun map. Yeah. Here in Belgium. Yeah, apologies, the amount of maps that I've ended up looking at. But oh well, maps are interesting. Let's have a look at where we started from. I don't know, maybe even.
Beer. We've been to that.
Where have we been?
A pub with no beer.
Oh yeah, there, in Taylor's Arm. So let's have a look at the trip so far. So we started all the way over there. Look, it says Mount Riverview's been marked, which is interesting. Anyway, we came all the way down. Stayed at Port for a bit. Then we drove up from there, past Kempsey, Maxville, Nambucca Heads, Hungry Head, and we stayed at Yarunga. And yeah, now I've come up here. There we go. And that's where we're heading for the end of the day today. We'll be camping around there. But you know, we'll have to follow this road that you see here, Dorrigo, the lookouts, that windy road. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to take Thor Road out. These are our best angles. We're in Dorrigo. It's been a while since we've been in Dorrigo. At the Dorrigo Deli. Lots of nice little tasty things here. Let's look at a little grocer. Pretty nice lunch. Stopping by the Dorrigo Deli. And then getting, what's it called? The Spanish meat is called jamón. And then queso de cabra, Spanish goat's milk. And a $1 baguette that we picked up from the, what's it, Food Mart, I think, at Yarunga. But we're just eating here at the, was it Founders Park? Is that it? Pioneers. Close. Pioneers, Founders. Check out this big log. It's a really thick log. I'm just coming out in the elements just for a few seconds. Don't want to take too long, but here we go. It's a memorial. So yeah, lots of timber. Look at these birds trying to take our food. Oh, we find ourselves in New England National Park, or well, somewhere in between, I think, New England and Kunnawarra National Park. But high altitude on the drive over the mountains. We see some beautiful streams, and yeah, it's just really, you know, everything looks quite different with the high altitude. It's beautiful, eh? beautiful stream. It's on the side of the road. Look at the mist. Alright, we're going to the left, staying at Thungutty, and then tomorrow we'll come back this way and we're going to go out to Beach Lookout. But I think the first stop we'll end up flying past Thungutty over to Point Lookout. Don't know what two sticks are, but you know, we might find out what that is. But then yeah, eventually Thungutty's where we're staying tonight. What's that? Site 13?
Yeah. I just read it said only an allocated site.
Brilliant. We'll pitch our tent at site 13. Let's go. This is a beautiful location. You can be guaranteed that Cora will be sleeping. A few track closures to be aware of.
Not really.
Oh. What have we got? This, oh yeah.
These are all local.
Okay. Guess we take some photos to be aware. But yeah, a lot of tracks around here. So where we got? So down here. So we're here. Oh, I see. So we just drive up here, turn left. There's our campsite. And of course we can drive up to then go have a look at the lookout area up there, which looks really nice. Don't miss the sunrise from Point Lookout. I don't know about a sunrise. But yeah. Lovely, okay. That's interesting. Nice little communal space in here. You can chuck a fire on. I guess have a meal up here. Would be interesting. There's a whole lot of information here about the local fauna and flora, some of the history of the settlement times and so forth. But yeah, big panoramic views over here. But well, there's not really that much to see. I think the clouds have just covered everything. Still rather beautiful. Geez, we're a long way up, for Australia at least. And here's a nice little plaque about the national park. It's all very pretty, but again, we're kind of just inside a cloud at the moment, so I can't see anything. Not much at the lookout, but the air is very fresh and everything's covered in moss. So yeah, it's all quite beautiful, quite beautiful. Are you able to be my camera person? Maybe one that we take down. It might be zoomed in too much. We've arrived at the campsite. I'm going to take a look and then set the tent up. Shouldn't take long for 3 people to set up the tent. Going to get lots of help. Very helpful. Oh, there we go. Well, it's up. Very first time camping with a, I don't know, would you call it a 5-month-old now, an infant? We haven't done it yet, but so we're all smiles now. Let's see how we go after.
Somehow we're still smiling. It's
Yeah.
safe.
Well, what else? If we don't smile, we'll lose our minds. No, it's all good. We're still going to unpack the car. Does that car look terribly packed? There's a baby in there somewhere. We'll be right. Let's keep setting up. Woo! All right, we're going to do a quick tent tour. This is what it's like to go camping or to do a setup. As far as we think it's probably a good setup, it might be terrible. Let's find out. This is our setup for camping with a 5-month-old. 5. I've got some brain problem where I keep saying month-year-old because year-old is one word in my head. It's year-old. This is how you go camping with a 5-month-old. All right, so this is about it. This is everything. So we've got our bags on that side. We've got a double inflated mattress with both of our sort of setups. That's a jacket of mine that I forgot I had in the chair earlier. Then next to it, we've got the bassinet, travel bassinet for little Cora, where she'll sleep. We've got a little change mat there, so if she needs a change, we can get her changed. And just next to it, we've got a little chair for nursing with her bag underneath with all of her stuff in it. And then we're back at where we began again. That's it. So,
We have to get this water.
oh yeah, there's some water build up on here. Okay, which way are you going to do it? Let's see how wet you get. Alright, we might have to fix that up to stop it pooling up. Oh dear. So throughout this entire setting up, Cora has been so kind to us.
She's just been asleep.
She's been asleep the entire time, yeah. Conked out.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'd have been freaking out otherwise. Having to deal with that. Anyway, she's good. She's all good. So let's go check up on her. I think the setup is pretty well there. Nice. Oh, it's awesome to have the tent all set up. Chrissy and Cora are in there at the moment. It's raining a bit, so it's a little bit miserable, but nice and warm and cosy in there. Well, you know, it holds the heat, I think, being canvas, which is fantastic. Just what we need with the little one, so that she doesn't get too chilly. And as for me, well, it's almost 5 o'clock, so there's a couple of hours of sunlight left. And oh, there's a kookaburra. And I thought I might take the opportunity to go on a bit of a run. Big surprise, right? Okay. I'm walking up to have a look at the map to figure out where I can go. Oh. Okay, so this should be alright. Let's go. And it just began. Well, not very far in. Only done 1 kilometre, or not even 1 kilometre yet. And there's a lot of variety, a lot of beauty. This is a wonderful place to go for a bit of a run. You know, watch where I'm putting my feet. Quite a few rocks and branches and things, so I better concentrate. Oh, amazing, beautiful. Look at these guys. Hey fellas, just trying to figure out where the track is. That way, I think. Oh, yeah, I think they pointed out the direction. It's this way. Maybe that one. Let's see. Alright, so far, ran up along here, up here, made that left here, now I'm here. So let's go running around this area here. This way. Isn't this stunning? Just this different kind of ecosystems, biospheres up here on the top of the mountain. Beautiful. Look at this fascinating rock. Especially fascinating with the rain dripping off the sides of it. Really beautiful. It's probably no wonder that this is called the Weeping Rock. Weeping Rock, yeah. There's rain coming down the rock. There's rain coming down my beard as well. Getting a little bit wet. Alright, must press on. Oh. Well, that's probably anticlimactic, but here we are on the very top at the eagle's nest, all these different vantage points, but alas, it's all full, the valley is full of clouds. But oh well, it's the journey that matters, not the destination. Almost must remember that. Oh, here's another lookout. Again, looks like we're out of luck today. All in the clouds. Still, you gotta take in the beauty of it, right? Just a stunning landscape. Really beautiful. All right, I think I've still got some more trails that I can show out. Let's get going. Okay, so I'm all the way back up here. Is that right? Drive up here. Yeah, I'm all the way back up here. So, which is where we were just a moment ago. See that point lookout that says the elevation? So that was from just a little bit earlier this afternoon. So from here I'm going to do this little loop and then down there. I think I'll come back and then I'll make my way back and all the way back to that junction. I think I'll just do this way and then back to the campsite. I don't know. That's the plan. I might do that. But first I think nature calls. So I might have to just visit the loo. Thankfully there's a spectacular toilet over here. Wait until you see this thing. I'll show you the classic Australian National Park Service toilet. Yeah, a long drop. Well, maybe I shouldn't show this. It's a bit gross. Anyway, see you in a bit. Oh, look at all the moss here on the posts. Gorgeous. This is we're going over to this next lookout. By the way, I don't know if that plan is going to pan out. I think I might do that tomorrow because, I mean, it is almost 6 o'clock. I think it might be worth getting back and getting dinner on. Oh, here's the beautiful. So, that's what we're looking at. Oh, well, happens sometimes. Maybe tomorrow it will have cleared up. Anyway, must start making my way back. Okay, let's keep going. Well, I've done, I don't know, my watch is not making sense. But I'm just going to head back by the way of the road. I think that'll be a much better way to ensure that I don't leave Chrissy and Cora wondering where I am. And I get back before the sun goes down. What's this guy doing? There he goes. Oh yeah, just hit 7 kilometres. Don't know what the elevation was, but I think I'll stop it there because I'm pretty sure this trail leads me straight back to the tent. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what I'm looking at right in front of me. Oh, better chill out a bit, check in on Christy and Cora, and then get some dinner going. Oh, lovely. Alright, I'm going to cook up some din-dins. Someone's nice and rugged up. Someone else is rugged up. I'm still a little bit underdressed, but that's okay. I'm going to cool down for a bit. It's going to be a simple meal. Very simple. Got some onions. The bag was $1 at Dorigo. Got some Dorigo Butcher rissoles, 4 different flavours. And then some Uranga dollar beans. I think they were $1. No, yeah. So, you know, pretty cheap meal all up. Oh, hang on. The rissoles were $2.50 each. So that's $10, 11, 12. $12. So $6. No, that's not cheap at all. Expensive meal. The dinner table's set. Here we go. And check out the meal. Much cheaper than going out. And we're in a wonderful setting at the bush. And therein probably lies the end of today's vlog. Well, we'll report in on tomorrow's vlog as to whether we had a good night's sleep. Yeah, it is. I think it's just dark. Yeah. Anyway, good night. Good night.